Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Let's Replay Super Meat Boy. Today we're going to be taking on the hospital. Well, not so much taking on as very quickly running through. Again, not too difficult since we're still pretty much at the beginning of the game. But you'll see what I mean. I mean, it's just a pretty straightforward chapter anyway. Couple points I think I get stuck in, like this level for some reason. I think something was going on with my computer at the time when I was starting to record, and I think something popped up on the bottom of the screen and I was trying to click it away. But not really a good excuse for failing a level. There we go. Alright, got the bandage, and that one's done. This level, I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to rush, and I think I died like 4 or 5 times here just from being stupid. I said in the first episode, there's a pretty good chance I could probably get the Iron Man achievement on this chapter if I wanted to. As much as I'd agree with that sentiment, I also feel like it's gonna be pretty annoying, and I'm probably gonna lose a few times. Well, I guess that's how you get better, right? But yeah, there's so many sort of uncertain elements to this chapter. There's a lot of moving parts, and like the fans and stuff. Gravity, changing, pushing you in different directions. That kind of stuff, it's like you can't depend on your own wits at that point. It's sort of like, it's a little bit of luck. If you'll pardon me evoking the image of that horrible midget in the lottery commercials. This one also, this makes me laugh because I was actually watching the Retsupre guys making fun of someone who couldn't get the bandage here, and then I go and do the exact same thing, and I must have died probably like 10 times just trying to get the damn bandage. I know for a fact in other times I've played this, I've gotten it on like my first or second try, it wasn't even a big deal. And you're gonna have to take my word for that, but it's just the way it is, and I guess I had to fail a little bit at something. Largely, there wasn't really a huge, stopping point in the whole run-through. I mostly just sort of forged forward, with a few exceptions. And there's a couple bandages that I abandoned, just because I didn't feel like dealing with them, or holding up progress for very long. You can see I'm still just dive-bombing those needles there. It's quite embarrassing. I mean, this should not be that hard. Oh, just went under it. How about... there we go. Oh, failed. Yeah, I probably should have just skipped it, because who cares, right? I don't really need to prove anything. I'm just here playing the game for fun. I don't know why I was so after that one bandage. And then I sort of forgot that I could actually do a horizontal leap to get around that, which would have probably saved me a few times if I would have remembered that before. It's like certain levels I just don't have in my memory properly. Like where exactly I'm supposed to jump, where I'm supposed to stand at what point. Other levels, like that one, go pretty smoothly, and this one as well. I don't think I died at all. Not like I should be bragging to not die at all in the second chapter. I should probably be able to just A+ all the levels by default. So I'll call this Let's Eat Humble Pie, Part 2. I like this level. It's such a simple problem. Having the two jelly guys going around the outside. But once you figure it out, it's just like, alright, it's perfect. You just need to jump at the right moment and get around the back and then jump around again. I like complicated problems with easy solutions. That makes me happy when I see that. I don't know why this was also giving me a problem, because I know exactly what I'm supposed to do here. I was just, I don't know, my hands were just doing weird things. I guess I was just looking for ways to rush when that isn't always appropriate. This one seems surprisingly easy, actually. And this one, I know about the warp zone. I just didn't really feel like getting it. After I finish with the main episodes, I mean, I could go back and go clean up some of the stuff I missed. If anybody cares. I don't even know if anyone cares that I'm doing this in the first place. This is mostly just for fun. Well, no, it's not mostly. It's entirely just for fun, because what exactly am I getting other than fun out of this? This is just for enjoyment. Playing Meat Boy brings me enjoyment. It's very simple. Almost thought about suiciding because it was taking me so long. This one, for some reason, I go right at the warp zone. I don't know why. I was like, hey, there's the warp zone. It's right here. Might as well go in. And before I was just sort of avoiding it. I don't know why I was in such a rush. I needed to get out of that hole, like, right before they got in, and then just go run into them twice. And then the third time, I set myself up for some bizarre failure here. I don't know why I couldn't just go get the key in the first place. And now I have to sort of inch behind them. Oh, arduous. I love the blinking stars in the background. I actually am not sure exactly what that is in the tiles to use to get that effect. I mean, I've made stars in my own levels, but I always just use scaled down rocks. And these clearly blink, so maybe there's just another decal or decoration that I wasn't noticing. I don't often use that tile set, so maybe I just missed it. Yeah, this time I'm like, okay, why don't we just say screw it to the being stupid part and just play the level properly. I don't know what I was really after before. Okay, so I wanted that bandage pretty bad. And you'll see how quickly I give up on them later. Although I did get a couple that I surprised myself that I didn't think I would be able to get in, like, the first try. This level's really easy, I can't believe that one. I guess because it's at the end. Don't want to set you up for too much frustration. Oh no, that's not the end, that's the second level. What am I talking about? I very much enjoy these rudimentary jumping puzzles, though, that are just platforms. Adding the slimes going around them is fine, too. But yeah, I just really am into the just jumping as quickly and efficiently as possible stuff. Adding all these targets to hit makes it a little harder, though. Or to not hit. And so much of this is just about memory. Just knowing what's, like, the basic architecture of the level and how to quickly traverse it without putting yourself at risk. Or minimizing the risk at the very least. And then there's another element of it where it's pattern recognition, where you need to remember what parts of the level you need to be in the right time for. Like this one, I recognized it in a split second. I knew I need to get up that shaft and not think about it. I could have actually gotten out. And then, simple as that. This one, I don't know what I was doing. The first time when I went back for it, I decided I would wait for the lasers to break and then grab the bandage, except I forgot where the entrance to the bandage was. I now remember it's over on the right, but for some reason I was thinking it was on the floor. And failed. Not sure where I was planning on going after that anyway, but I guess I just didn't remember how long the lasers stayed out, which is not very long at all. And the second time I just decided, I don't think that's really worth bothering. Let's just finish the level. It's a very cool looking level, I like that one a lot. Mission Impossible style. I sort of like how some of the hospital levels seem sort of like a prequel or something to the Rapture levels. They have sort of the same destroyed urban sort of style to them. There's a lot of detail in, like, in the ground there where you see it meets the foundation of that building, and all of that background stuff that painstakingly put detail into. I think is really nice. It's got this very sort of cubist motif to it. I know that was unintentional, but it still comes across that way. And I guess if anything, that should be really the art style that gets played up, considering Meat Boy is a cube of meat. Play to your strengths. And that's something this game does very well. And another boss. This boss is so easy, and I can't believe I died. I think I only die once, though. And I should mention, this is the first time I'm doing post-commentary on anything. I usually do it live. When I was playing this, though, it was like 3 in the morning, and nobody wanted to hear me talking. So I decided I would just save it for the next day, and here I am. Such an easy boss. What is he, Chapter 4? I can't believe it only took me like 2 tries to finish the hell boss. I got so lucky, because that was the one, if anything, I figured I would be stuck on for a while. But that'll wrap up Chapter 2, and thanks for watching again. I'll be back with another one real soon.